Hi everyone, Jordy here from Design and welcome to another Premiere Pro tutorial. In this tutorial I will teach you how to create this cover flow effect, which is from the Macintosh operating system where you can browse through your media. Okay, so let me just show you how to create this in Premiere Pro. Here is a video playing. Okay, looking pretty good. Let's get started now. I've got 3 pictures, pick 1, 2 and 3. I'm gonna start by creating a new sequence, for each picture that we have, or video. You can also do this with a video, of course. Okay, I'm gonna pick widescreen here, and I'm gonna name it picture 1. Okay, I'm gonna drag my pick 1 into my timeline from the picture 1 sequence. Scale it a bit. I'm gonna click on it, go to motion, gonna scale it down, something like, I don't know, 35, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna control or command C it, or you can right click and say copy, and then I'm just gonna paste it. Okay, control V or command V for paste. And so I've duplicated this video layer here. So we've got it 2 times. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say vertical flip, which is under transform video effects. I'm going to drag it onto, it doesn't really matter, onto the above one, on the one on top. Okay, then I'm going to linear wipe, which can be found under video effects transition. Linear wipe also on the top. Now we're going to position the top layer one. So I'm going to change the position so it's beneath it. So we got this shade effect, so it's reflecting. Okay, doesn't really matter where you position it, something like that. Then we'll go to linear wipe, go to transition. Here you can see we can crop it actually. I'm gonna change the wipe angle to 0. A little bit more transition, something like that, and then I'm just gonna feather it enough, something like that, maybe more, 200, yeah, something like that. That should do. Now if you want, you can also change the opacity to, I don't know, 50 if you want that, so it's more into the glass. Okay, let's do it like that, or let's just give it 80. Okay. Now we're just gonna do the same with picture 2 and picture 3. Just gonna right click, new composition sequence. Gonna call this picture 2. And here's the trick. If you open up picture 1, I'm sorry, go to picture 2, drag your picture 2 into your sequence. Okay, right click it, say copy, gonna paste it, gonna drag it on top of it, so we've duplicated it. And now we're just gonna go back to our picture 1, gonna select the one on the above layer, so video channel 2, gonna select them all, say command A or control A, say control C, go back to our picture 2, the first one, gonna select all the effects here, say control V. See, we already got the one on top now. Go back to our picture 1, gonna select the one beneath it, go to my effect control, control A, control C, or command, go back to my picture 2, control A, control V. Okay, so we got the same things, and we're gonna do the same thing for sequence number 3. Okay, there we go, all 3 pictures have been done. I'm gonna create a new sequence now, say new item sequence, and this is gonna be the setup, because here are we going to animate everything. So we're gonna select my 3 sequences from the pictures. I'm gonna drag it into my timeline. Gonna scale it up. Okay, gonna drag my picture 2 on top of here. My picture 3 on here. And then I'm gonna select them all and move them one up, because we're gonna create a background. Okay, gonna right click and say new item, color matte. Okay, gonna choose for a white color, white background. Gonna call it BG for background. Drag it onto it, and here we go. Okay, now let's change some positions here. Make sure that the one is which is on top, in this case picture 3 is gonna start on the front. Okay, So we're just gonna scale up the motion a bit here. Let's say 113%. Okay, then we go to picture 2, and I'm gonna change this position. Okay, so we're just gonna move it up to something like here. Okay, then I go to my picture 2, and I'm gonna do the same somewhere around here. Okay, now I go to, oh yeah, one more thing for the pictures behind the one on top. We're gonna change the opacity for those. So we're just gonna make them 50%. Okay, gonna do the same for the other one, 50%. Okay, now let's go to basic 3D effect, which can be found under video effects, perspective, basic 3D, and I'm just gonna drag them on all of them. Okay, so picture 1, 2, and 3 as well. For picture 2, I'm gonna change the basic 3D right now. The picture 3 is a dog in this case, and I'm gonna change the swivel. You see, we can swivel it this way. I'm gonna make it 45 degrees. Okay, gonna do the same thing for my picture 1, which is the little frog, I think it is. Also 45 degrees. I'm gonna position them a little bit more to the right side, something like that. Picture 2 can maybe come a little bit closer now, something like that. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so here we already have the first setup. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to animate the whole bunch. So we go a bit forward in time. Let's say after 1 second, which is in our time code right here. I go to my picture 3, and we're going to animate the position, the scale, the opacity, there we go, and the basic 3D swivel. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames forward. You can see it here in our time code, and we're going to change the position now to somewhere around here. Okay, we can always re-change it. Gonna scale back to 100, normal size. Gonna make the opacity 50. I'm gonna swivel it minus 45 in this case. Okay, let me just check it out. Somewhere around, something around here. That should do it. That should be a good position. Okay, go back 4 or 5 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to picture number 2. And I'm gonna change the position of it. My picture number 2 is the dog. I'm gonna change the scale. I'm gonna change the opacity. I'm gonna change the swivel. Go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames forward. I'm gonna change now the opacity. I mean the scale to 130. Gonna position it right. Something like here. The opacity is going to be 100%, and the swivel is going to be 0. Okay, gonna position it a little better, something like that. Alright, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to my picture number 1, which is the little frog. We're only gonna change the position for this one. Okay, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just gonna position it a little better so it's moved. Okay, there we go. This is our first animation. Now, as you see, picture number 3, the salamander or something, is still on top, and we can also see it in the picture. So what we're gonna do is on the last frame where we've animated, where we've keyframed it, we're just gonna cut in the video. So we're gonna take the razor tool and cut everything on that position. And now we're gonna change the picture 2, which is on the top. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Picture 3 is going down. So now we see that picture 2 is on the top. Okay, let me just play it now. Whoa, cool. Here is the first step of our cover flow. Okay, looking very good. And now we can just do the same, or you can do the next step, I mean. Go a little bit further in time and just animate the, again, the 3 ones, the 3 pictures with another position. Okay, so let me just go to my other one where I've already created this several times here. Then when this is done, you're just gonna right click, say new item, say sequence, and say give it a name, say final. Okay, this is my final composition, and I'm gonna drag my setup into it. Well, that's very easy. You just take the first, the main sequence, you copy it, and you just paste it. So you got it 2 times in the same video channel. You say you right click it, and you go to speed/duration. If you click on it, you can think reverse speed on it, so it will just reverse. Okay, well, that's basically it. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I really hope you learned something out of this. And don't forget to check out our website, which is yepperdesign.com.